So, if you build it, they will come. But will they? Welcome back to Career Ending Opportunities. My name's Simon Knapp, and each week here on the channel, we look for ways to change career, find a new job, perhaps start a new business all of our own. Ultimately, the goal is to find personal and financial fulfillment in everything that we do. You're joining me here in Prague today. I arrived overnight and I'm here for 3 days, so I'm going to do a bit of exploring tomorrow. But today I wanted to talk to you about the idea of if you build it, they will come. When it comes to movie quotes, that's one of those ones that always sticks out. The idea being that if you start a new business, if you learn a new skill, you'll be overcome with customers and job offers, and everything will be great just because you put the effort in to start. But how accurate is that in reality? Well, if you build a baseball field, you're unlikely to be overrun with the ghost of baseball past. You're also unlikely to make much progress if you're trying to change career or start a new business, because if you build something, there's a very good chance no one's going to come at all, and you might make zero progress whatsoever. With that in mind, over the last few months, I've been quite busy. I've changed aircraft to the Airbus 330, and I've had to learn to do long-haul flying and just how this new company works, all as part of my stepping stones to career change. But last week I stepped up my game. I saw a post on Facebook by Mark Price sharing somebody else looking for a Swift developer, an iOS developer. And initially I was going to ignore it because it was very easy for me to think of reasons why I was too busy, why it was probably too complicated for me, why I wouldn't be the right person to do it. But then I had to ask myself, what have I done recently to achieve this goal of changing career? What steps have I taken to get closer to being a stay-at-home dad, the programmer, someone that works in the same city, or at least in the same continent with which they live in? And the honest answer was pretty weak. So I put myself out there. I faced the possibility of rejection, and I applied and reached out to this person and applied for this temporary freelance position. I'm going to do a video about rejection, which if I've done it by now will be linked up here, and if I haven't done it yet, I'll do it in the future and link it up here. But for me, going from a job that I know very well, that I can pass the tests whenever they come up, to changing career meant that the fear of rejection was there. I didn't want to hear no. I didn't want someone to turn around and say, oh, you don't know what you're doing, go away. Who do you think you are to apply for this job? So there was a little bit of fear there. But I thought, if I don't put myself out, there, how am I ever going to be good enough for these positions? If I don't get feedback from applying for something, if I don't get told what I can work on to improve my employability, I'll just be here in this status quo, achieving nothing really and not making any progress. But pitching to a complete stranger is scary to me. Now, I have no problem making these videos. I'm in my hotel room here. A few people will walk past and see me, and I really don't care. But for me, it is still disconcerting to try and sell myself as a programmer, because I've always been a pilot. Since I turned 18, I was a pilot. I'm now 34 and I want to be something else. So having the goal to sell myself as a programmer is still something that I'm dealing with. Now, probably, what have you been working on recently to take steps towards your goal of changing career, starting a business, or just finding that new job? Whatever steps you've taken, comment below and let's see what people are doing to achieve these goals. Now, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. When it comes to changing career, changing jobs, or starting your own business, the way you put yourself out there is really important. It's great to get into online communities. It's great to go to meetups, and it's really important to apply. It's really important to apply for positions, even if you don't think you're 100% ready for them. Because ultimately, what's the worst that can happen? You join a community and realize that you don't have much in common with them, or someone turns around and says, no, you're not quite ready for this position yet. And all that means is you're not far enough through your story. All of this career path, your whole career path, your whole life is based around where you are in your story compared to someone else. Gary Vaynerchuk always says, don't compare yourself to others when they are further ahead in the story and you're just in the introduction. Picture where you are and where you want to be, and how are you going to get there? Apply for jobs, because you never know, you might get them. So if you are taking steps to get closer to that goal, comment below, let me know what you're up to. Better yet, jump on over to patreon.com/CEOs, join the conversation on Discord. I'm hoping we can build that out to a nice active community, helping each other through the whole job change, career change, and business starting process. Tomorrow I'm heading into the city here in Prague to film a video all about social anxiety when it comes to changing career. So if there's anything you'd like to add or any questions about that, again, head on over to Patreon and join up Anything more than $1 a month gives you access to Discord, and we can talk about ways to integrate your ideas into videos. So until then, head on over to all the socials. I'm going to try and be more active, but it's tough being behind the Great Firewall of China. And I'll be back on Friday to talk about social anxiety whilst changing career from the beautiful city of Prague. Take care.